the character in an instant. Audiences instinctively know when a character feels false. When a character is first introduced on the screen, the audience makes instantaneous judgments about that person. They perceive the emotional authenticity of a character in a flash. The book Blink, written by Malcolm Gladwell, describes how these instantaneous assessments occur. According to Gladwell, Blink is about rapid cognition, the kind of thinking and assessment that happens in the blink of an eye. When we walk into a house or meet someone for the first time, our minds take about 2 seconds to jump to a series of conclusions. In a flash, we decide how we feel about something. These instantaneous conclusions are very powerful. The same process happens whenever the audience meets a character on screen for the first time. Viewers jump to a series of instantaneous conclusions about the character. In a flash, they decide how they feel about that person and who they believe the character fundamentally is. Once the audience believes they recognize a character, they instinctively know the range of responses that particular kind of person is likely to have. Characters in a story must respond to circumstances in a manner consistent with the audience's assessment of the character's personality. Creating the correct audience perception is critical to the success of a television show or feature film. The audience must sense consistent intuitive cues and clues in order for the character to feel real. The writer's intent is largely irrelevant. The only thing that matters is the audience's assessment of the character. Success or failure is quite simply based on what the audience believes and feels about the character. In order for a film or a television project to succeed, a character must be believable from the start and remain believable throughout the story. If not, the audience will lose the emotional connection and will turn off or tune out. Today's market and short viewer attention span gives storytellers very little time for the slow trial and error needed to find a character. The business is just too competitive. Audiences have too many other options, and they are quick to judge and impatient to move on.
Find me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter under Lori Hutzler. Find me on MySpace under Emotional Toolbox.